Ariel Helwani post-fight at Strikeforce in New Jersey alongside Strikeforce CEO Scott Coker. And Scott, first things first, I love the trench coat look. It's very sophisticated, distinguished.
It was freezing in New York in this area. It's really cold. So
It's not that thick though, by the way.
No, it's got the fur. It's got the whole thing. You know, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, so what about this loss, Fedor to Antonio Bigfoot Silva? How big of a blow is this to the tournament?
I mean, you know, I mean, to me, people think it's a blow to the tournament, but really, hey, it's our job to put the fights together. It's their job to win, and Fedor is who he is. But you know, tonight's Antonio Silva's night, and I look forward to the next round. We have some great fights in there, and you know what? I always said 3-4 weeks ago, look. You never know who's going to make it to the finals, right? And people already assume, oh, well, Fedor's going to win, and he's going to. Well, why does he have to fight Alistair, or even the second round, or why does he have to fight for Fabricio Verdum? It's not fair. But you know, 4 weeks ago, everybody thought that the Patriots and the Falcons were going to the Super Bowl, right? So in this sport, that's the beauty of it. You never know what's going to happen, and I think these guys are at such a high level of competition that on any given night they could beat each other, and I think tonight was his night.
What do you think of the stoppage?
You know what? I'll tell you. I mean, Fedor went to the hospital, so I'm not sure if he has an orbital fracture or not. But if he does, you know, then the officials should be proud of himself. And when I looked at Fedor, I said, "Oh my God, he looked like his nose was broke, and he didn't look like he could see out of his eye." I mean, you know, it's just, you know, he'll have another night. Is my, you know, so I think that safety comes first always.
You were around him all week this week in New York and New Jersey. What was your take on his mindset, the fire that was within him? Did he seem amped up for this fight?
Yeah, he did, but he just ran across a big guy. And you know, all my guys told me the same thing. Look, you know, Fedor. They always felt Fedor could win, but they also said, look, if Bigfoot gets on top of him, he's gonna have a hard time, because just you're not looking at a guy that's 280 pounds that is not untalented. This guy is a talented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter, and when you look at all his wins, like in Pro League, you know, and then I mean, he's done some great things. He's had some big victories, and so, you know, he's a skilled athlete, and you know, now he will be a force to be reckoned with in the tournament.
Do you think Fedor will retire?
No, not at all.
You don't think he's done?
No.
You seem almost certain of this.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is when the fight happens. It's an emotional time. He's injured right now, but I don't see any. I don't see him retiring on a fight like this.
I know Del Rosario and Johnson, that was the #1 alternate fight. Del Rosario won. Is there any chance, considering how this fight ended, that if someone gets injured, Fedor slides in there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Fedor could be, if there's an injury in the future, Fedor could be the guy. But you know, with Shane and Chad, maybe we'll have those guys compete, you know, on the undercard to the next fight and keep moving along and keep them growing. But you know, it's going to go to the committee, and how could Fedor not be your first pick?
And in the back of your mind, is there a little bit some sadness that you weren't able to put together the Overeem Fedor fight? That's the fight that everyone wanted to see.
But how do you know we're not going to put it together? See, that's the thing. I mean, let's see.
Valentine Overeem.
Oh, Valentine Overeem. I mean, blood brothers between Valentine and Alistair? No, but here's the thing: is that you know, you don't know what's going to happen with Alistair fighting Fabricio, right? So I think people will see either Fedor fight Verdum rematch, or they'll see Fedor fight Alistair, depending on what the outcome of that event is. So you're still going to see some Fedor in some great fights, and you know, I don't think he's done.
So much news coming out of this event. Let's quickly just run down some other things. Gina Carano, finally she reappears after a year and a half away from the sport. She announces that she's coming back. Any more details on when she might be coming back, and perhaps against who?
Summertime. The opponent hasn't been determined. We haven't even talked about that. Tonight was the first time I've seen Gina live. Wow. In about a year and 3 months, 4 months. So, you know, she looks great. You know, she's beautiful as always. She's got a big movie coming out this summer with Steven Soderbergh. So good for her. And we've been, you know, waiting on the sidelines, but promoting our fights. But I can tell you this: when she has her mindset, I know she's a fierce competitor, and she's a fighter at heart. So I know she'll be ready when the time comes.
How hard was it to put this deal together to bring her back?
No, it's something she wanted to do. Yeah, believe me. Her agent reached out. We had a conversation, and you know, I'm glad a lot of people were surprised, because a lot of people didn't know. I know you guys had a story up first, so congratulations. But you know, the rest of the world was surprised, and you know, I think it's going to be a big deal. She's the highest-rated show for MMA fighting on Showtime, so we think that she can pick it right back up where she left, and not just the ratings and the marketing and this and that, but you know what? She's a great fighter. you know, Gina Carano can fight.
How impressed were you with Kharitonov?
You know, I always said that could be the dark horse of the tournament. The guy's dangerous, and she's, you know, I thought Andriy really got hurt. I mean, he got hurt, but I thought, you know, he looked like he was really hurt, and so I'm glad he's okay. But Kharitonov has knockout power and scary knockout power. So he and you know, in the next round, who he fights, I mean, it's going to be interesting because I see potential great matchups in the future of this tournament.
And a great promoter like Scott Coker will appreciate this promo right here. We could ask him other questions about the rest of this night, but we're going to save that for his appearance on the MMA Hour live this Monday on MMAfighting.com. Isn't that right? You'll be joining us in studio.
Monday, I'm going to be there live, and we're going to.
So much more to talk to you about, but we'll save it for then.
Let's do it then.
You're a little more relaxed. You could chill. We get some water.
So you don't make my fun of my coat.
All your coats. Bring them all.
Bring them all. It's going to be fun.
Thanks, Scott. We'll see him on Monday on the MMA Hour, 1 p.m. Eastern on MMAfighting.com. For now, thank you so much for the time. Congrats on a big event.
All right, buddy. Thank you.